You love me, and then what?
You make me feel something.
Huh. Of course.
You don't feel the same way?
Look, I don't think you really love me. You just love sleeping with me.
No.
I don't know what you're thinking, alright? I told you, we're not together. I don't think we'll ever be together.
I mean, is it because you don't know me? What do you want to know? Ask me. You can ask me anything right now. I'll answer it.
Okay, you answer them and then what? Are you gonna ask me questions? Are we here for an interview?
You can call it whatever you want, but I know I never felt this way about anyone before, and I don't want to tell it to anyone. But you just make me feel different, and just feels right, and I don't know.
You prefer the city or the wild?
The wild, of course.
Why?
That environment. It's the only place where you truly get all of this inspiration. You don't get this anywhere else. And every single story I wrote was literally while I was hiking or out camping.
You gotta be kidding.
No, really.
I like being in the nature as well. Much better than here.
We could have went hiking instead.
Wait a second.
Oh, wow. Treehouse?
Kind of. But not directly on the trees. It's my dream. If I could, I'll live here forever. Forget about everything and everyone. You know, draw, write, feed the cats, water the plants, just do whatever. And nobody can tell me what to do.
Why though?
My parents always wanted a house, but they could never save up and get it. And they don't ever want to go back to the village because they think the city is the only place where good things happen. So I thought I might as well build my own.
It's not often that you find somebody this young and talented. But I know. What you really need is a good opportunity to show the world what you're capable of.
If you put it that way.
Listen, I too love the nature. But I never think about what to write or anything like that. All I know is to admire the scenery and I admire the works of others.
But I do have an issue, as I told you about.
How about this? I have a village house in Pangcheng. What if I gave you the opportunity to write a book for 6 months? All expenses paid. You can have the keys, you can travel around, you can hike, and you get to do what you love. And I have some connections. They're looking for new writers. If you have the perfect place to write, and I can connect everyone, we all benefit.
I don't know. I mean, why? Why me?
Why not you? I see something big in you. The main barrier for you guys is we don't have the time or the money. The world is unfair, and I just want to do my best to make it fair for you. Look, if I had it in me, I'd live in the village house to write about instead.
It's already over, it doesn't matter.
It's easy to say now, but you know, right? My parents' debt and everything. I had to work as a receptionist for like 6 months at a hotel. 10 to 14 hours a day, and sometimes even overnight. And at that point, I thought it's just best to forget about you. And I thought if I left you, you'll forget about me eventually rather than being there again and again and not being able to keep up.
So, what if I didn't see you in the morning?
I don't know.
You see, I thought you found someone who's not just some criminal.
You didn't do it.
I did, but there was no evidence to prove that I got forced. I never saw that guy again. And yeah, I thought about you a lot, but I don't even know now. Are you seeing someone now?
No,
Oh,
'cause I'd always hope you'd come back, you know. Look, I know it's not your fault. And I know I should have been there. And I'm so sorry.
I'm meeting you now because you're the only person I know. That's it. I don't see how anything can happen between us ever again. Plus, I don't even feel anything anymore. I couldn't write anything in those 6 years because I was inside. How am I gonna suddenly start going to hikes and writing again?
You know, there are always stories of these people going through war and everything, and when they come out, they write something. And they're able to help so many others who go through the same thing.
Even if I do, I need a publisher.
Yeah.
Hello, is this ZAIN MUZAMMIL?
Yeah.
This is Roger Walters from Ryan's Publishing. We're great fans of your book, Woodhouse here. We'd like to offer you a deal for your next book. How about we have an online meeting to discuss everything?
Yeah, sure. How much are you offering?
$100,000.
US?
Yes.
If you're honest and truthful to yourself, everything will go well.
I'm not worried about that. It's just,
What exactly is he asking you to do?
I can't really say it fully. But it's nothing bad. It's just a big project.
Yeah, you've said that already. Why can't you just say what it is?
So there are contracts and NDAs that are needed to be signed.
Okay.
But if I do get it, and it really does work out, you'll be there for me, right?
Of course.
think you are, Zain? You can't just tell me who I can talk to and go out with.
How can I trust you that he won't take advantage of you? Huh? I know how guys think.
He's not an idiot, all right? I can take care of myself. And I don't like you talking like that about him.
Then why did you kiss him? That's what friends do, huh?
You're overreacting!
You say this every time I react. Am I not supposed to have any feelings or any emotions?
You said you love me, right? When you love someone, you accept them. Now what is this?
Of course it has to be double-sided. Not just one-sided. You can't just get away with everything every time you do something like this.
Just stop. You really made up your mind. You don't trust me.
No, please. I know like, how it sounds, but it's not that. You know what I mean, right?
You don't control this.
This is real life. All this nature stuff is good if we go out once in a while. Doesn't mean we can live there. It's just a rich person thing.
Katib, you really did change a lot.
I'm just being realistic.
The water here is also real. And we've been coming here every night, not just once in a while.
That's different.
You know what? I think you just need this.
You haven't changed at all, have you?
You don't know about that.
Am I being too negative?
I think you just need a little time. I think it's time for me to go.
See you.
You don't want to go with me?
You want me to?
Well, you don't want to go, then I
I'm
guess.
just joking.
Okay.
Your bus is here.
Oh. See you. Bye.
I'm putting all my trust in you. We can't tell anyone about what it is that we're doing until it's finalized with the publishers. We means I'm also included. Anything you want to talk about related to this project, you come talk to me first. All right?
Of course. Wait, what is this?
Some party my friends had, they didn't clean it up.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. They can be wild sometimes. Yeah. Alright,
It's okay.
Okay, at least tell me what industry this is.
I told you, I can't say it. Once the right time comes, you'll be the first person to know.
Just tell me it's not some MLM.
Of course not. Don't worry.
I didn't know there were so many things happening.
It's my fault. I should have told you from the start.
I should have read the book.
No, if this book is a bestseller, that means people do like what I wrote, right? So if I come in and publish something, people are gonna like it. They will buy it.
Yeah, but we still gotta do something about this. You can't just get away with this.
There's no evidence. The only thing I can do now is get my own book out, and you can design the cover for me.
I'm so sorry, Katib.
Raza, I've got some bad news.
What is it?
Look, I feel terrible telling you this, but there are some problems in the business right now. Look, I've already reached out to the publishers. They know you. They like your work. But I feel shitty telling you this, but I think we need to do 50-50.
I just finished the outline. I mean, if it really is a problem, I can just go back home. I'll finish this up while I'm on hikes. You can keep the same deadline.
No, that's not going to be ideal for you. You'll go hiking every day? Look, it's only a minor setback. You know what? Forget it. I'll take out a loan to fund this. Don't worry about it.
Wait. How much would you be needing?
A lot. Forget it.
No. The least I can do is help. Whatever you need help with, I'll do it.
Actually, I have an idea. But it's a crazy one. And if you don't want to do it, Don't worry about it. I'll find another way. I'll even do food deliveries.
If you got ties to the publishers, won't they be fine for writing stuff over here?
I've convinced them that you're an up-and-coming writer. And I've convinced them that I'm a big businessman. If they were to find out that my business is failing, would they trust me? Would they trust you? You see, it's not easy getting these guys' connections.
What is that crazy idea?
I know some people who need some guys to help move some stuff around.
What stuff?
Heroin, ice, weed.
You serious?
Look, I know it's risky, but it's only for a short time. A month, at most. Then we'll be completely back on track.
I really don't know.
Look, Raza, 1 month, max.
No one's forcing you to do anything, right? If you think it's not right, just get out.
How would you know whether it's right or wrong? It's not like you're getting these kinds of projects. You don't Sorry.
Look, why are you so afraid of sharing this with me? I'm here for you.
I don't need you to know what I do, alright? I just think if you want to do some big things in life, you gotta do some crazy shit.
You did some good business today. I couldn't thank you enough.
Leave it. And I just had a new idea for the story. I'm thinking to shift the story a little. Make this whole thing we're doing as the story instead. Something more autobiographical.
Can you manage it? And not put any names?
Of course. It'll all be anonymous.
Well, whatever you write, I trust that'll be good. But of course, we only have 3 months left. Do you have enough time?
I think I can write fast.
All right. I have to get going. Get some rest.
All this feels like a fever dream. But I don't feel good about making you wait all this time.
Wait for what?
Your woodhouse.
It's our woodhouse.
So we make it whenever we want?
Even if it takes another 6 years.
What if it doesn't take that long? What if we do it in one?
Really?
I mean, if my novel does go well, we should be able to do it in 1 or 2 years. And we just ignore ZAIN. We can't let him dictate our lives anymore. No, for real. We just forget about this whole thing. Start from scratch, you and me.
Promise?
Promise.
This is the happiest I've been in a long time.
Same.
What happened?
How did you contact him?
Who?
ZAIN.
Are you serious? Why do you have to ask that now?
I'm sorry.
Hey, stop it.
What? I just touched your hair. Why are you getting so mad?
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I don't know what is up with you. I get it. You're trying to do something big. But really, I don't think you're taking this the right way. At all.
What is the right way?
I don't know. Just relax.
And then?
You won't be able to do anything you want if you're constantly like this.
What
What do you know about inspiration?
What kind of question is that?
You won't understand.
You think drawing isn't hard? You think I'm not stressed?
Look, I didn't say you aren't. But what I'm trying to say is, you don't have to deal with what I'm dealing with, all right? If you don't like it, then I don't know.
And how do you know? You barely even ask me about what I'm doing. I'm only coming to calm you down every time, and I will complain about it.
Come on.
Because I want to spend time with you. But it seems like you don't.
Come on, I'm not saying it's... Forget it.
Please. Please just tell me what it is that you're doing.
I'm sorry. Show me a drawing of them.
Okay. I'm going home.
Jenny. Jenny. I didn't mean it that way. No, I'm sorry.
You're gonna tell me what it is that you're doing? Don't fall in. Alright?
Hello?
Zain, remember me?
Who's this?
You published my book.
KATIB?
When's the next book coming? I heard you're doing a sequel.
How do you know?
You are?
I can't.
Unless you steal from me.
Look, I know there's a lot of misunderstanding between us. It's been so messy and...
Or you could apologize.
yes, I'm sorry.
Without me asking or calling you up, I mean.
Okay, fine, I did take your word. Because they need a no name on the label. And they can't just publish your book from someone who just went to jail for drug trafficking.
So, does that mean I get a share of what you made?
Okay, we can make a deal. Let's meet up first. We can discuss in person. Because you know, talking on the phone can only do so much. Too much room for taking things out of context.
Okay, let's meet up.
Also, I know you're smart enough not to do anything crazy. I gotta be alive if I need to pay you anything.
You don't have to be afraid if you didn't do anything wrong.
I know you're very angry. I would be too. But I had to do things to make certain things work. I had a plan and that plan didn't go perfectly because there were issues completely out of my control. You took a risk and I took a risk. That's what it is. That's the truth. And it was your choice as well. Either way, we can't get stuck in the past. What matters is now, and now you're older. I can make plans like I did before. And of course, you'll get credits and the whole money this time. If we make a deal. What do you say?
With all due respect, this is all bullshit.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that I don't want to do this. I don't want to be in this house. I don't want to sell the manuscript, even if the publishers really even know me. Because I think this is bullshit.
Are you saying you don't trust me?
Whether I trust you or not, doesn't matter. I can't do this.
Look. Let's talk like adults. What's the matter here?
You think I'm blind, that's the problem. You think I don't see that every single time you don't let me talk to any of your big friends in suits? You don't even fully introduce me to them. And I have to lie to them that I'm some friend of yours that freeloaded his way with you? For whose benefit is this?
Raza, is this how you see me? After I brought you to this house, after I put my money and business on the line just to keep you here.
Don't lie, man. I never agreed to bring little drugs around.
So? That was the fastest way to keep this afloat. You think that we can start some brand new legal business today and make millions tomorrow? That's not reality, Raza. This is the way.
Then why don't you do it?
Come on, Raza. You know I can't. If I'm out there peddling drugs, they'd instantly know who I am. And I'll lose everything. Which means you will lose everything.
No. You don't do it because you think very highly of yourself.
Look, Raza, you must be very stressed right now. I understand it's hard to write a book. Get some rest. We'll talk tomorrow.
Oh, now you try this. I've gone crazy.
Raza, get some rest.
I won't.
What the fuck do you want?
I want nothing to do with you or this house.
If that's what you want, fine. Go then. I'll just call the cops. It's not like they've seen me out on those streets. They know you, Raza, not me. I'm just the idiot who trusted a kid to write a book. Look, Raza, it doesn't have to be this way. Just finish the book, and you can do whatever it is that you want.
And even if I don't have anything to prove to you.
I don't need to prove to you that I'm doing this for us. I'm giving you one last chance. I think you're a sensible person. You can go outside, think it over. And if you decide to stay, then we can forget about this whole conversation. But if you decide to leave, then you can pack up and go and never think about coming back.
Well, I guess I'm sorry again. I have a plan.
You know, nothing you do or say is gonna make up for what you did, right?
It's all in the past. You can't hold all that hate in your heart. While you were dealing drugs, I had to keep the business afloat. I had to take a loan. I got divorced. I don't want to stress you out. I just saw some real money and the book got published. You won't believe it.
How much can you give me?
25,000 US.
And how much did you make?
You would have written this story without me.
What do you mean?
Look, I inspired you. You wrote this book from your experience. You wouldn't have met these drug dealers without me.
What's the offer?
Well, you get to write a book, you get credits, but I want to be the co-author. You get more recognition because Woodhouse is in my name.
I'll agree, but on one condition.
What?
You tell everyone that I wrote Woodhouse.
You know that I can do that, right?
Then,
Ask me anything. You want money? You want reference? I know a lot of places which would hire ex-convicts like you.
you're fucked up.
Hey, everything is a price to pay. It's not some fucking fairy tale.
The thing is, you need my help more than I need you.
Okay, you take the sole credits.
And then
I pay you money.
where's the price to pay?
I take 40%, but you help me with my next book.
And what makes you think I'll agree to that?
I'm asking you very patiently right now.
What are you gonna do if I walk away?
Well, you're gonna stay as a ex-convict, but if you pick up my offer, you're gonna meet publishers face to face. You can work at any time you want.
And I have to accept it like a beggar.
You don't have to accept it like a beggar, but I'm telling you straightforward.
Hey, where you at, man? William?
Look, Raza, something does not feel right about this place. Raza, should you open the door?
Yeah, I should.
Zain, how are you?
Okay, I guess.
I read Woodhouse. Congrats. I know it's so late, but that's awesome.
Okay.
Is everything okay? Did I catch you at the wrong time?
I mean, I didn't think I would see you again.
Zain, I'm sorry.
What are you even sorry about?
Look, I realize my mistake. It's just that I don't know. That's just what I got used to before I met you. But I should know better because I've been there before. I would never do that to anyone now.
Okay.
I've really been looking at things differently these past few years. I always wanted to say sorry, but I thought you won't talk to me because you're a big guy now.
Big guy.
But it's okay. You don't have to forgive me.
What's there to forgive? I was a weak bitch. I was a simp. I deserve it.
No. No, you don't. It's my fault.
It's not your fault.
Look, I know it looks like I'm saying all of this because you're an author now. But it's not that.
Look, if I were you, I would have done the same thing.
What are you saying?
Look at you. You're a beautiful woman. Smile, your regrets, your eyes. Everything about you is beautiful. And beauty is the most powerful thing in the world. It elevates mind, soul, spirit, and everything. People have been fighting for beauty. Sort of takes away the ugliness. And if you know how I look at you from the other side,
you realize how precious that is. It still is. It always will be.
Well, why are you saying all of this? Is this from your book?
Maybe I'll put it there.
And I did read your book. I can't believe how you came up with all those things with the writer, the hiker, and everything. It was so creative. Even what you said just now, I felt something. I never would have imagined that you had it with you.
Really?
Of course. I'm pretty sure you got more important things to do, but if you want to catch up, see you then.